Awesome.
Captain Awesome, I don't know if he's here today.
I don't believe he is.
He's
He heard that other people were coming, so he didn't show up.
Yeah.
This is usually the trend, but
I'll give him some credit though, because he's been doing pretty well in Ultimate recently.
Yes, yeah.
So he's been showing up and putting in work, but I don't know about him showing up today. But yeah, I've heard many terrible stories about the Captain Awesome stake and the time frame of what it took.
I think Gimmer's got a good story about that. If you ever see Gimmer, ask him about Captain Awesome Snake.
I will, and then he's gonna turn around and walk the other way.
If not,
it's like, yo, you thought you were getting a casting spot with BGBC? Nah, not after bringing that up. Sorry.
Don't ever work with me again.
Like, get out of my face.
Do not bring up those memories. But speaking of bringing things up, they finally brought up the character select screen. The tags are in, the controls are set. Chippy and Hark versus, oh, there's Hark with the Samus. Chippy, who knows what Chippy's
So it's nice to see Hark still playing Samus.
Yes,
I'm not too surprised by that. He's a very strong Samus player in the area in the last game. And then Chippy has been,
Inkling,
been playing a lot of Inkling. Been doing relatively solid with the Inkling too. Like at the tail end of the last game, he was getting better overall with his gameplay, playing Mayo. But now I think like he's kind of found a comfortable home in the Inkling. As for the other people, don't happen to know who they are. I see that it looks like Grim and Blue Jay, but that might be different. It could be just a tag thing.
Right.
But the rocking Wolf and Ike, that actually sounds really dangerous because all the throws Wolf does sets up perfectly for Ike. And he can interrupt a lot of things when people are comboing Ike in his worst spot landing.
All right, so there it is, of course, Grim Patron. One of my favorite Hearthstone cards and a great player in New England.
Don't bring up the
Yes, and Blue Jay, of course, with the ice.
Grim Patron was the one that every time you hit it, it spawned another one, right?
As long as it survived, dude. Let's see everybody get in here.
Get in here! All right, so back into this. So we got to talk about Hearthstone later.
Yeah,
I didn't know you played that.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah.
So Blue Jay trying to find his way back on stage, currently trapped in the left-hand side.
Right.
I like the fact that Blue Team's already establishing the 2v1 option, but it seems like Red Team is reciprocating. They're like, all right, cool. You want to play the 2v1 game? We're going to also play it, which is really underutilized in a lot of early game Ultimate doubles.
That was nice. And I think really it's because Samus is on the other team. This is a common thing we see with sort of the projectile characters. Is you want to force a 2v1 on characters like Inkling while Hark is over there charging his charge shot. And so far it's seemingly effective. Red team kind of in the lead right now, but the stray shot that was the first stock.
Very good idea that he had. He saw that both Grim Patron and Blue Jay were floating in the air. If they committed to try and go hit Chippy, that shot was going to hit one of them the moment they blew the second jump. So that was very, very smart. They're going to even it right back up after getting the back. Excuse me, not even it up, but taking stock off with the near the back air.
Quick answer. The great follow-ups, man. Ike is just so good in general, but as a character in doubles, these huge hitboxes and early kills are just so important. But they're going to need some sort of kill on Chippy right now. 173, and he's the difference right now.
Yeah, and also he's got to be careful. Like the last 4 exchanges, other than that nair, were all hitting his teammate. Like even though Ike has an excellent kill potential, kind of like right there, it is very stressful when you're playing it right next to somebody.
Right.
And you're going to be putting on a lot of damage.
So that is the downside of sort of forcing a 2v1, like the red 2s to the blue 1s, is Ike is, he's swinging regardless. So I think some of these 1v1s, or sort of the faux 2v1s, if you will, are really good for red team. They should probably focus on that.
Exactly. And I think if Grim starts to play a little bit more of what the gameplay of Hark has been too. Play back, let my teammate control space and do what he wants, and then I will interrupt as necessary to get a kill.
Exactly.
Like Wolf definitely has the kill potential too. We've already gone past the whole joke of Wolf not being able to kill. We've seen what that down smash can do.
Big throw follow-up, just going to be the nair, but some pretty good hits.
And very good. Unfortunately, goes for the up air instead of a forwarder that could have gimped Ike where he was because he did use his jump.
Yep. All right, some good coverage, but blue team on the receiving end. Hark with a little bit of friendly fire, thankfully not connecting though. Red team with the stage control, but
yeah, speaking in terms of friendly fire too, like blue team they've had their times, good coverage with that dash attack, and that's going to be an immediate sheer stock. But they've done a much better job of keeping friendly fire to a minimum, where red team has had a little bit more. They can clean that up going into the second team possibly, but then again, if they can get rid of these 2 blue team stocks, like there goes one, they're still very much in this.
For sure, and if they can get some of those combos that we talked about earlier, definitely can even it up, and I think it'll just matter who gets the 2v1 first. Throw follow-up here, but Chippy with some good coverage at the down smash.
What?
Charge shot down
single next to uncharged shot. Samus apparently can combo to some stuff. I didn't think he was going to use that into down tilt, but this is a very, very, very stressful situation. Like you're a straight hit away from dying to pretty much everything. That dash attack is going to do it.
Definitely. And 3 stocks to 0. Blue team favored, but a very manageable set for the red team. They just need to calm down the friendly fire, obviously. Ill-advised.
Yeah, some space control issues too. Like they did a good job at the very beginning with immediately crowding Hark, getting him off stage, go 2v1 on Chippy.
Right.
That's how he got so much damage, but they couldn't seal the deal.
Exactly.
And like there wasn't really a lot of team combos going on either side, but the difference was Hark realizing like, okay, maybe I don't have the team combos, but I have the kill power.
Exactly.
So the moment you overcommit, I have the ability to take you out full screen.
And he did a couple of times. Landed the charge shots. I think Red Team had the right idea in sort of forcing a 2v1 to get Hark off stage, and then when Hark was when he was out of disadvantage, he would use that time to charge a shot or something, and then they would try and go for Chippy in the 2v1. I think if they sort of just run that back a couple more times, really focus on that strategy, it could work out for them.
Yeah, it's really unappreciated having somebody who always stops the tempo in doubles. Like when you have somebody that can completely control the pace of the game without ever engaging, it's really difficult to do. And they have that on the red team in Grim Patrol, but he never really threw out like any shots. Now he is.
Yep.
But if he can kind of repeat that same process, that should work out.
All right,
putting out more damage on his teammate, unfortunately, than on the yellow team.
Whole lot of yellow. Yeah, the Inkling.
Yeah, they had a double color counter pick, actually.
Yeah.
They not only changed their team color, but they changed
one character. And I guess the costume sort of changes the color as well.
Yeah, regular Samus doesn't have a nice gold trim. Dark Samus has some of the best color schemes in this entire game.
I agree. Oh, wow. Chippy with a nice follow-up from the throw.
And you saw how Hark backed off there, too. He could have gone for the up air, but he saw Chippy was already there. It's like, okay, let me not interrupt this because I'll cover landings instead.
Exactly.
Because if you go in there, you can end up hitting your teammate and ruining a good situation. Back throw not killing just yet. Ike is a thick boy.
Definitely. Oh, but the back air catching the jump from Grim Patron. Blue Jay trying to answer back, but no such luck.
And that is not what you ever want to happen, but Red Team will take that in spades. Like, okay, cool, you're going to give me a stock? You lived long last time? We'll take it.
They need it right now, man. After Chippy living to 160, I'm sure Red Team needed a little bit of a morale boost, but SD on the right side, probably not.
Yeah, SD also, just to point out a nice situation that happened a second ago. Yeah. Hark threw out a shot in the air to force him to force Grim Patron to go low, which allowed Chippy to set up that grab. That's something that, again, they've been doing so well. And Red Team just hasn't given him that respect yet. That fair also not killing. Definitely should have killed, but it did not.
All right, and a little bit of friendly fire there, but a big potential punish from Blue Jay. Chippy at the ledge. Hark in the blast zone.
Yeah, Grim Patron finally putting the first point on Hark on the board. Again, it's not that bad. Like, you know, there's a lot of damage on Chippy, and that early SD is helping him out. Trying to sneak out that up air at the top, that's not going to kill. No. Town and City's new high blast zones in. Apparently, they've made the up B on both Samuses a lot weaker.
Yes. Still always exciting, though. Chippy at 111. You can see Grim Patron looking for some of those stray hits. Forward tilt's going to get it. And now Grim Patron sort of committing to the edge guard instead of playing defense from Hark.
And luckily for Blue Jay, he's not going to get punished. He's still playing on the ledge, but he's going to get hit. But he actually walks out with the stock on top instead. Chippy losing it.
Good coverage of the down smash from Chippy at the ledge. And now they're opting for the 2 1v1s again. Red Team, I was going to say, had some high percentages, and now no longer true.
Yeah, a little bit too early on that up B there. It looked like he could have had the drift. I don't know if maybe the bomb forced him to pull back.
Right.
Like, all right, look, if you take that bomb trade, you're still going to live at least.
Yeah, the bomb usually just goes the opposite way. So
as long as you DI it right. If you DI left, you're going away.
Yeah.
It was looking a whole lot better for the red team by a second there, but...
Right, and it's still looking fine. Hark at 92%. If Ike gets a big hit, or if they get a throw sort of into an Ike hit, that's the stock. Chippy at, 60% on, then they have to do the share stock. Blue Jay going for all of it on the edge here.
Yeah.
But it actually hits Chippy.
Yeah, thankfully it didn't end up killing Chippy in that situation there on his part, but Blue Jay gave up a situation where Chippy was just rapid jamming his opponent, and he was off stage, and that could have potentially been a stock.
Could have been huge, but instead tried to gamble. Oh no, that's the, oh my god, Chippy with the
save.
save.
Like, yo, let me volley. We're not done with him
I'm not done. Oh, but the back air sneaks in. Big opportunity. That's it. Hark on the last stock. 2 high percentages.
And now they could end up fighting themselves because of that situation. Like, that was Grim Patron dead.
Yeah, and Samus is not known to get a lot of the stray hits that she might need without committing to something. So we'll see if Red Team can put some 2v1 combos together, bring this to a game 3.
All right, they've split up a little bit, but they're playing next to each other.
Oh, Ajax, no, not like
Yo,
that.
all right, that would have been the game coming in for the assist, trying to help out Hark there.
I
would
have,
right.
bro, I would have SD'd if I was Blue Jay, and that killed Grim.
It's like, yeah, this is plot armor's not working. And then the back throw's going to take it out because they played too close to each other.
Exactly,
there was no option coverage, and now Hark has a much bigger lead.
All right, big bomb setup, like it. And he gets the jump again, Blue Jay. Just like 3 or 4 jumps out of shield that got caught by those charge shots. You could tell Hark was ready.
A very, very common theme of Ike players, especially at like the beginning level, is when you're getting zoned out like that, especially with bombs right next to your pressure, you want to jump so bad because it's like, all right, all my toolkit comes off of Nair. Yeah, but you got other options too. You need to stay grounded, otherwise you're going to get punished, and he baited it out perfectly.
And honestly, just a habit from Smash Ultimate players in general. It's like, I want to jump.
Yep.
Jumping's great.
Yeah,
everyone jumps so fast.
My air dodge sucks, so I got to get out of here somehow, right?
Yeah,
like,
I can't roll, like, no.
It's an underappreciated talent of doing nothing. Like, occasionally you just have to just hold it, wait, be patient, and it might work. And Hark took advantage of it fully, perfectly.
And I think dashes are so great in the game. Definitely underappreciated because the jumping is so good and the aerials are so good, especially for a character like people want to jump.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to remember how good like a ground game can be.
And even with Grim Patron before too. Yeah. You know, Wolf obviously has amazing aerials, but
hot take, Ajax.
It's an unpopular opinion, but when you're sitting there jumping around characters that thrive off of you coming in from the air, it's really like you're giving away a potential pressure situation by remaining grounded with his already good ground game too. So hopefully they learn from that and pay attention to it as they move on.
Yeah, some big notes to take from that. You know, I think it's very clear what went right, what went wrong, so they can do a lot better in the coming matches.
You know, it's always the right play though. Always the right thing to do is hit the follow button here on the stream for everything that is Overclock Gaming. We always love to give shout-outs. I give shout-outs throughout the entire tournament to TMPR.
Overclock Gaming.
Overclock Gaming right over there.
Bringing you the stream for Return to Subspace 2. There it is.
And also give Cacta some praise too, because this is his tournament. He put this all together. Having both Brawl and Ultimate in one venue is one thing, but having a good turnout for Brawl as well as a PGRC tier event. Right, like, while in the midst of Summit and a bunch of other things going on, like, it's really awesome.
And I think it's especially funny because he set out to make this a Brawl event. Return to Subspace 1, just Brawl.
Yep.
Return to Subspace 2, he said, you know what, fine, we'll put in Ultimate. It'll be like a cool side event or something, right? Capped.
Yeah.
Raise the cap just so we can get, that sweet PGR status, and here we are.
Yeah, we only have so many people who can fit in this building, and there are still people who want to get into this building, but...
And we're here at the side event.
That's why you pre-reg early, people.
Exactly, yeah.
Procrastination Nation is really what we should call the Smash community, unfortunately. But luckily,
that is one out of focus Pelka.
Yo, my man's like he had his head so close up. I was like, yo, that honestly, hair reminds me of Light.
The only reason I didn't think it was Paris is because of the glasses.
Yeah, but Light is enjoying himself because, as you said perfectly, New England always gets into Summit, and he had to go in the hard way, but.
But
to put on a show over at Nimbus. Absolute performance. Also causing me to literally age by 20 years.
If I could quote myself, dude, being a Light fan is cardio. I was sitting on my couch like floored because every single match, Game 5 last hit, Game 5 last hit, Game 5, and like
it was 2 o'clock in the morning and I had to go to work, and I'm sitting there still on the edge of my seat like,
yep.
Stop doing this to me.
I actually got mad at him. I was like yelling at him. I was like, Paris, you gotta win. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like, come on.
Could you please not? Like, I was so exhausted in between every round. But then when he started playing, it's like, all right, here it comes. The adrenaline's back. The moment he won.
Dude, the Salem stock too. Oh my God.
The Salem stock. The finishing it again on the ECM with that last kick. The comeback. There was a Game 5 comeback as well besides Salem that he did. It was in winners.
Was it Eon?
Yeah, against Eon. He was down by a lot against Eon. And like, I know he's not a big fan of the Fox Ditto, and it showed a little bit.
Yeah,
but
he hated that match.
That last stock, he's like, oh wait, that's right, I'm Light. Hold up 1 second, let me. I got money to win.
I swear he does it like he does it for show or something. Like the fact that every single set he played on stream was like Game 5 last hit. Yeah. I feel like if Game 5 last hit, then it's like, all right, Light, you gotta play off stream, and it's like 3-0, 3-0.
How can I get all of these tweets for my new sponsor Rogue to blow up? Oh, I know. Have every single one of them be heart wrenching. Yeah. That'll be a great idea.
All right. So speaking of heart wrenching.
And we got the next set coming up because I already see a wolf, so that's already hard.
And a makeshift wolf on the side.
Is that who they playing against? Well, obviously we see
Pelka
Pelka.
didn't have his tag. Did he make a new tag?
He changes it around. So I don't happen to know the gentleman sitting to his right. I want to assume that it's Matty G that's playing with Pelka. Am I right? I can't tell from here.
There it is. No. Oh, it's Joe
T. Let's go.
I didn't even see him here in the venue.
I did see him earlier, but like he walked by really quick.
Wild.
We got CBK playing Zelda and Wolf. I mean, excuse me, Fox.
Right.
That's a pretty interesting composition, especially with the fact that Zelda's another one of those characters that can play the long-range game.
Yeah.
Also, she's got some decent buttons up close now.
She does. A lot of her action on a shield got so much better with the sort of introduction of like the auto short hop. Yeah. So you can just do lightning kicks out of shield.
And I don't think we'll be seeing too many Phantoms, but like this can be basically a 3v2 at some points because of the Phantom in play. Like, so you have to always respect that. Joe ST was a COD player in the last game, so I'm not too surprised to see the transition into Karam. Kind of just fits the bill.
Also, Joe ST, if I remember correctly, all of the games that I have seen him play or played him in, just a fan of the good characters.
Yes.
He is not one to shy away from playing the good ones, playing the best ones, if possible.
Fox in Melee, I believe he was, I want to say he was a Meta Knight player in Brawl.
Yeah, sounds about right.
In the last game playing Cloud, like, just know where the money is, and that's where the money's going to make it for you.
Yep. Oh my god, and Pelka with the Wolf also, again, not afraid of playing the good ones, and we're seeing why right now, the reads that he's getting.
I get kind of why Kali Wally, like, played patient on the left and not get edge guarded, but at the same time, during that Shine Stall, CBK was getting jumped.
Right.
Like, you have to get back in there and break up that situation. Oh, that was so smart, and that actually forced him to go too low.
That's sick, CBK.
Yeah,
oh my god.
And actually, Joe SD's down to his last stock. I'm not even sure where that first one went, but
that is, of course, the downside of Crom and doubles. You know, if a couple straight hits, if you're not ready for him, you get Kim. People always say, Crom recovery, and I'm the first to say, like, no, he's
like,
sick.
Bro, have y'all
seen
his aerial drift on his air dodge?
Like, don't worry, he's sick. But the problem is, you know, you have to be on top of your game if you're playing him, because if you do mess up, then he's less sick.
Yeah, like it's definitely imperative that you like edge guard him. Well, it's not as free as possible, but that forward smash is looking kind of free, catching that jump on stage. I think it's slowly bringing it back.
I think Joe ST is not a person who makes the same mistake twice. So that Phantom got him this time, but I really don't think we'll see it again.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see him as well running it. Oh, it doesn't get the back air. That could have led to big damage at the ledge. He also does at any point, if he ever feels like it, he can do the suicide up the off a trade and take a stock. I don't think he will, but if it gets down to the point where
probably
you have two stocks left.
It's not super effective against the blue team, though. Two pretty solid vertical recoveries. So he has to do it like really close to the ledge.
If they get Kali Wally down, or if they can get rid of CBK stock, then the suicide's online.
Yeah.
Dash attack with some terrible DI, but he was still able to keep himself alive.
Yep. Oh, nice parry, but CBK going for the shield grab. Ill-advised against a very long range forward tilt from Justin.
I do really like the commitment levels at CBK. Oh, he caught him on the top end of the upbeat. There's no hitbox there. Very solid play.
Yeah. And we talked about the upbeat suicide from Crom. Looked like CBK was about to go for one instead.
It's like, yo, I got that too. Have you seen my teleport?
All right, we got the Din's Fire coming in. Not going to be it.
Kali Wally as well. Like, we've been talking a lot about CBK, but Kali Wally's like defense has been on point.
Yeah, Kali Wally has been doing a really good job at a less glamorous role, that is stock tanking. Finally going down to his last one after a share stock, but he's getting the hits in. And, he's doing just fine, not getting hit by those F smashes from Joe ST.
Good patience as well. That forward smash can hit under the ledge, so got to be very, very careful with that. CBK has, I definitely expected Kali Wally to be the aggressor, but CBK has no problem going get him. Pelka has been always there to meet, been there to meet him like for his aggression.
Exactly.
But it's been coming out on top pretty often.
Finally sneaks in the hit that they needed though. Fox is just so versatile, I think is really what it comes down to. He can really do both roles. What a character.
Yeah, being able to laser camp, being able to pressure, and then steal kills whenever needed. It also throws people off too, because you would anticipate the Zelda to be the one that is playing back.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh wait, hold on, this ain't right.
Oh wow! I like the idea, but it puts him in such a rough spot. CBK still managing to survive. See what the play is here. Roll, not covered. Big F smash, not going to kill either.
Yeah, not a very hard punish either. Just a grab and then grab release.
I like the idea, yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, like, you're going to do that twice, like, you got to do something here.
Right. It looks like that was the one that they had planned out. CBK just got out of that first grab a little too fast. But the second one?
Pelka and Joe ST cleaning up a little bit at the end there, but I definitely, like, you can see the look in Pelka's face. Like, I didn't expect this to be this close kind of look. So we'll see if maybe they learn something along the way there. But this is only winners round run, and we already saw how close that match is with 2 contenders for top 8.
Exactly. So we'll see. Going into Smashville, tried and true counter pick. Definitely a more polarizing stage, in my opinion, this game.
I think it helps CBK and Kaliwali's game plan a lot too.
Okay, some changes. Another Fox coming instead of the Crom, and instead of the Wolf, we're seeing the Snake from
I don't
Pelka.
think that they were anticipating this counter pick, because before where they had less room to breathe, so it allowed Zelda and Fox to control space faster and a lot easier. But now that you have Snake in play, who's going to control the entire space to himself and to swap the Fox, they just met them for their game plan here.
Yeah. Oh my God, the sickest fair. What the heck?
Yeah, that's definitely not what you wanted early on. But Pelka turning it up a lot.
I was going to say, a lot of people just expected Pelka to be the Snake, but it's actually Joe SD.
Pelka's been playing a lot of Fox lately too, and this Fox is actually pretty crisp.
We're seeing it right now, dude. That fair was a really early stock, honestly.
And Joe SD showed that he's still got the business with this Snake too.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a Snake player. Maybe I was wrong about the brawl pick.
right. Oh, and the Phantom's getting it too. He doesn't care. The up smash picking him up. Kaliwali, I said how good he was at keeping on the stocks, but now he's down to his last one already.
It's like I was saying before, I really did like CBK and Kaliwali's play in the last game.
Yeah.
But Pelka had that look of, this shouldn't have been like this.
Right. And he said it won't.
Yeah, it will not. It will not remain this way.
All right. Oh, but CBK taking a stock from Joe SD, saying, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep it close.
If Kaliwali could get a little bit more aggressive, kind of meet the same way CBK's was playing, I definitely think that they could draw this back, but they really have to clean up these early kill stocks at the beginning.
Yeah.
Did he just pop the mine on him? No, he did not. It was in place for Kaliwali.
That was so smart from Joe SD. Covering the Fox illusion with the C4, the ledge with the grenade, had it all under control.
The headhunt CBK did a second ago, catching Pelka on the ledge, was really smart, but he ended up losing it to the up smash anyways. And yeah, this is looking pretty rough.
All right, yeah, it's not impossible. You know, we say it all the time, but Vegas money, it's on red team. Ajax.
Look, man, I've progressively over the years just become to accept. Usually when I try to be hyper positive about a situation, you look at me like, come on, man, this is 4 stocks down. But I always want to have faith. But you can only have so much faith until Michael Bay shows up, and that's going to be a clean 2-0 coming in on the second game there after what was a much closer game 1.
Faith does a lot, and I think you need to have faith. You know, there's no atheists in foxholes, and I'm sure there's no atheists in 2v1s, 4 stocks.
That is the church of up smash. Yeah. And put all your faith always behind every up smash, and it will come true, and it will be there for you.
Well, red team, surprising change of pace, surprising change of characters, a little bit of change of scenery, and quick 2-0.
I think the change of characters to the stage definitely made a huge difference. Like I was saying before, the game plan they wanted was deleted because you got 2 characters that were able to counter that better on that stage. I don't think they were anticipating that at all. So, hey, live and learn. Hopefully they take some notes from that, like they did very good game 1. I think wider stages should be more so the game plan. In their book, they did good when it came to space control. Giving the opportunity up definitely hurt them a lot.
Right. But all in all, pretty solid match. And it looks like we have even more solid matches coming up.
Yep. You guys like Olimar. I know you guys are big fans of Olimar because we got Olimar sitting down in Pilgrim. I don't know who he's teaming with.
Number 4 on the Beard PR.
The one that I didn't apply for because I shaved recently. I wouldn't have gotten onto that anyways.
Noted lower than me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you were 3rd, right?
3rd, yeah.
Yeah, who was that? Hazmat.
Hazmat King Kirby.
Okay, King.
All right, that
Kirby's is
Hark's sitting back down.
I believe.
Is that Bo Barrett?
It has the Bo Barrett.
So it's gonna be Hark and Chippy versus Pilgrim, and I want to say Woodstock, if I'm not mistaken, because they do team often.
Yep, Pilgrim and Woodstock.
Yep. Shouts to the wonderful stream once again, run by Overclock Gaming, to give us that top-notch info. So that is Hark and Chippy the Samus and the Inkling, respectively, versus, if I'm not mistaken, the Alf and
the Lucina. He is an Alf main,
yes.
Not an Olimar main. He is an Alf main. I don't happen to know who Woodstock plays though.
Woodstock is Lucina, as I just said.
Okay, I missed that. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Why does it look? Look at Pilgrim's shirt. Why does it look like the Sonic's Fox
Yeah, I feel
Avatar.
that. I don't know. Bro, he looks
I'm
like,
pretty sure that's not what it is.
He looks like Galaxy Brain Fox, like.
Oh, from the memes,
like that's what he looks like. I don't know.
Go
it's
for
a cool
up
shirt.
smash at ledge. Go
yeah.
for up smash while they're in the air.
Bro, go for up smash.
Go for up smash
neutral.
on the angel platform.
Ooh. Also, I really like that button down too. Shouts to that button down.
Always the stylish man.
Yeah.
The rocket with the beard as well.
Yep.
We're pretty stylish around here.
We try.
Like, you know, a lot of people like to give some crap to the Smash community and their style play and other things. Kind of like this man right here. One of the other people on the Beard PR.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh yeah, even though he didn't submit
I was gonna say, Boxman didn't submit, but Boxman should be on the Beard PR.
Like he should have been
just for
on
volume,
the Beard PR.
I
Like
think.
over Hawk. I'm sorry, Hawk. You ain't got no Boxman beard.
That's why I'm not even mad that King Kirby was above me. His like hits his chest. Like,
that is a man.
And Has is just the cleanest.
Yeah,
hands down. So like,
Has had like. He rocks it the best. Like he rocks it in that professional attire. And then anybody being above you, I would not have agreed with, other than maybe Boxman. Like you two could have contested for it.
True.
But after that, like does Kool-Aid, didn't Kool-Aid shave?
Kool-Aid was HM though. I
Yeah,
think,
he got
so,
HM.
Like, yeah.
That should have gone to Boxman. No,
Yeah.
actually no, it should have gone to. Take Hawk off the PR, put Boxman on.
Damn, dude, Hawk's getting it today.
The Hawk's got like the chin strap thing going. He like it's eye, but ain't no Boxman beard.
I don't know. It's a look though. You know how like
It's
people
a
draw
look,
their eyebrows on? That's what like that look is. It's like,
bro, that's like for my aunts, man. They all go into the club with the same exact marker, all drawn on their eyebrows, and the same exact get up, listening to El Pipe the entire time.
I think it's pronounced El Pipe. But anyway, so like I said, I think you might actually see the Olimar just because in doubles, the Alpha doesn't have like a lot of colors. He's got like, a lot of secondary colors. I think Pilgrim usually just picks the Olimar.
Yeah, he usually just rocks it with the, actually no, he rocks it with the Alpha, but he's playing with the Olimar.
Right.
So like a doubles thing specifically where he plays Olimar and doubles?
Well, I think the Alpha, like I said, he's just like yellows and greens and things. He doesn't have a lot of red, blues. And there it is, Woodstock with the Lucina. I'm the greatest to ever do it. What don't I know, Ajax?
I don't know, man.
When to stop?
When to stop? No, we never want you to stop. We want to keep these going. We got going into game one here, PS2. Both these teams actually have a very similar game plan.
What the heck? What an opener.
And
Yeah,
just running in with roller. Nobody would have ever saw it.
No, that's the Mars or like the light. Before the thing even says go, you're just like,
yep. It's like, all right, I already got it out. I'm ready to ball your face.
I love like they just put a picture of like I forget what it was, but Mars is like in the middle of side B before the thing even says go. That's how I like. That's how I like to open up the doubles action. And
there's a lot of classic fighting games where you can pre-buffer moves before it started, like Mortal Kombat. That's him just mashing the A button. Right. Back on it though, the red team has done an excellent job of keeping Woodstock kind of irrelevant. Like you want Lucina really taking on, especially the Inkling, just establishing that pressure. And I'm surprised that Pilgrim hasn't been the one to go pay attention to Hark. Because you keep throwing out those Pikmin, it's going to stop a lot of projectiles. Right, he's going to go down already to the up air.
I was going to say, it doesn't really look like Red Team is giving them enough time to even sort of compose themselves and start these strategies that we're talking about. They're just sort of sitting in the two 1v1s, and they are giving it to Blue Team right now.
And that's the key factor of, like, look, if maybe we don't have all the team combos, but we control pace more than you, that is so important in doubles. Like, I feel like it's something a lot of people haven't gotten used to yet. I hear a lot more complaints about doubles in this one, but the trump into back air, that's one way to do it, get yourself on the board.
Oh yeah, great stuff from Woodstock. Looks like Hark was not ready for it, caught him a little off guard.
I'm kind of mad that Olimar was so short that all he had to do was just like duck and went underneath the missile.
Yeah.
Short characters. I think Inkling's going to go down as well.
All right, nice coverage. And some moves like that Nair from Olimar are so good in doubles because the hit lag is so long. It gave Woodstock a big opportunity to sort of like compose himself.
Yeah, having those lingering hitboxes to allow someone to come in and combo, especially Lucina with how heavy she hits. Trying to cover a roll at the ledge and cover yet another roll, but good coverage from Hark. Realizing he was too beeline focusing on Chippy trying to get him at the ledge.
Yes. All right. Oh my God, Pilgrim stuck at the ledge right now. Oh, that almost connected.
Oh my God, that would.
I would have popped off.
I would have had to change my pair of pants.
All right,
that would have been.
Keeping Hark on the ledge, but Hark finding a way.
Again, they've just the pressure they've been keeping at the ledge, and Hark. You know, I expected him to play a lot more back, but he's actually been going in a lot too.
Right. a lot of like the landing aerials sort of put pressure, like weaken their shields, so they have to think of some other options instead of shield projectiles over and over and over
It's
again.
just enough hit stun for Chippy to come in and save him too.
That
like
too,
that,
yeah.
Like that, we haven't really seen that out of Pilgrim and Woodstock too much so far. I know we saw it at the very beginning of the games. There we go, double
Nice
Dolphin Slash to push them both off stage. There we go, forward smash as well to push Hark back down to his last stock. They can get rid of Chippy, so we're back to even.
All right, Pilgrim finding the way in, but red team's just ready to answer.
Yeah, it seems like Pilgrim's getting a little bit more aggressive now. I like it. Like, you know what? We've been playing too passive before, and they've been punishing us accordingly for it. That Inkling roller is so good in doubles, too. I just realized, like, it slows down everyone, and Olimar doesn't mind sitting back a little bit.
Oh, my God! Dude, the footstool combo from blue team is exactly what they needed to sort of bring it back.
Finally putting themselves back on the board here. Chippy trying to get the potential jump from the ledge. Not going to hit him.
All right, nice down air out of shield for Pilgrim. Definitely seen a lot of those. Some good action, but the roller coming in. No big follow-up covering the roll in. Pilgrim's just going to take it easy.
All right, finally catching him on a second jump on the landing there. Woodstock was doing a good job of controlling the landing from Hark. Like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go over here. The landing hitbox from up B going to keep Chippy safe.
Dude, blue team almost had it in those couple of exchanges. If Woodstock got that F smash, Pilgrim was doing some really good stuff over on the right-hand side. They didn't quite get to connect.
Woodstock opted to go for a down air too. I don't know if he was hunting out an air dodge there, but if he went for the back air, that could have put them on the board.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I gave him the first lead of the entire game, put Chippy down to his last stock.
All right, Hark looking for a charge shot probably, or at least some hits. The red team firmly in control of the stage. Chippy doing a really good job of ducking and dodging the missiles as they come, and there it is.
There's the second jump. The moment he baited out on him, let it rip, and Chippy was already waiting below him too to cover the landing. That was very good team coverage.
All right, and this is important. Pilgrim has a purple in the lineup for stuff like that. No follow-up. All right, and the purple can also block the charge shots. So that's something Hark has to watch out for. Something Pilgrim definitely knows.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about before, just putting the Pikmin out there. Oh, but he crosses him up, he gets the F tilt and actually takes it.
The up smash too, almost hitting Hark, but he ended up just missing and hitting with the F tilt.
Yeah, that matchup got so much closer as the game progressed than I expected, because at the very beginning, it was just all Chippy and Hark. They were controlling the pace. They never allowed Woodstock to really get grounded.
Right.
And then midway through, it's like, wait, hold on. We have great buttons too. What are we doing? Pilgrim got more aggressive. Woodstock never really allowed Hark to land. And I think that's what he's talking to Chippy about right now. He's like, you know what? Let's focus a little bit more on getting back to the ground. We win when we control them at the ledge. We lose when we're getting juggled a lot. So let's try and slow this back down.
But I think that's just also something to say in sort of in favor of Woodstock. Just did a great job of making sure Hark was like in the air off stage, because when Hark is putting the pressure on from long distance, it's so much harder to fight those 1v1s.
And it's really easy when you have a large deficit to just kind of derail.
Right.
But they kept their composure. Like that is so important in doubles. Like, look, we got, not only do we have share stock, we still got 3 more stocks to go. Like, we're not out of this just yet.
No,
I love the switch. We got good music now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was one of my favorite FDs. The background
actually,
too.
This looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's like just the flight of Corneria, but flat.
Yeah.
Very important.
We get some questionable FD picks every once in a while, but this one, like, look at this, magnificent. This kind of reminds me of the old Brawl hack days, speaking of Brawl today.
True.
All right, back onto this, though. Pilgrim is comboing Hark to Oblivion over on the right-hand side there, bringing him straight to 52. Also, Chippy taking a lot of damage, too, but Woodstock trying to refine his ground.
Oh, my God. Sick little hit from Pilgrim. Going to keep Chippy off stage, but they're not going to really put the pressure on. They're just going to sort of compose themselves. Now, red team trying to put basically, like, put the stage control to work.
Yeah, again, like, you know, they win the best when Hark is allowing Chippy to play up close.
Right.
It's like, all right, now you have to respect me at full screen. But Woodstock, just slowly walking up. I think he was trying to bait out a spot dodge here to forward smash, but didn't give it to him.
But sort of the beauty of it is Chippy, like you said, the buttons are good for red team. Chippy can go up and just brawl, and Hark is like ready. If Chippy gets a hit, to follow up with a charge shot. If Chippy gets hit, to follow up with some missiles or the charge shot. Stuff like that, if the Pikmin wasn't there, would have been a good follow-up.
Yeah, and normally Inkling with very good escape options is there, but Pilgrim has been chasing him down a lot more. Like, look at his pressure he's establishing over at the ledge.
Yep.
He's potentially reading a jump, but did not get it. Gets the F smash that time.
That was so smart from Pilgrim. Sort of baiting him out with the side B and then just hitting with the F smash to catch a jump or some sort of action out of shield, and it sure worked.
A lot of times people they'll just stare you down, and in the moment the stare down happens, they assume a hitbox is already coming. Like, oh crap, I gotta get out of here.
Right.
So playing against an Olimar with that type of patience, they already know you're planning to move.
Yep.
So that was a very, very scary situation. Still has double purples too. Excellent lineup.
Always, just for stuff like that, do double purple and blue is one of the better lineups in the game, I'd have to say, and just for crazy stuff like that, among other things.
Yeah, just being able to actually steal out that kill on the right-hand side there.
Yep.
Good jump over that projectile. Now Woodstock trying to find his way out of trouble.
Wow, and the straight down smash from Chippy actually going to take Pilgrim's first stock. Four-piece. Red team in control.
Oh my god, that pressure on the shield, and Pilgrim was stuck at the ledge too, couldn't even save him.
All right, blue team now in control. Hark trying to find his way down, but they're all over him.
That was good mental awareness on Woodstock over on the right too, realizing Chippy was out of ink. It's like, all right, now it's my time to blitz you.
Exactly.
You can't back me off.
Oh, Pilgrim trying to go for it all, getting the spike, but no such luck. Now stuck at the ledge.
I like what he did there too, putting the Inkling roller at the ledge there,
Yep.
trying to prevent it so Woodstock would be able to run in fast enough to cover him.
Oh my god, the boldest nair I've ever seen from Pilgrim. Right into the up smash from Chippy. Now red team on the back foot here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, for the pace that they've controlled so well throughout these first two games that we've seen them, this is completely switched over yet again to the blue team.
No.
Never mind, digging deep,
Okay.
but that's a regrab. Good punish.
Yes, good answer.
And
Good answer.
Chippy yet again with no ink.
Yep.
You're going to see Pilgrim just continue to pressure him at the ledge. Like now, most of your options are gone. You can't do anything about me putting this pressure on you.
Yep, and we saw there F smash into forward air on the shield. Let's see if Woodstock can continue the pressure. Oh no.
He's opted to go into. He still has, like he has his smash attacks, but
he's still putting the pressure on though. All the two up smashes missed. Try to go for nair into up smash, didn't hit. Now Chippy finally finding some. Oh no,
Oh, no!
Chippy! Finally.
Miscued power shot coming in from Hark, and that's going to be his own teammate taking him down. Now Hark with a large deficit. This is not looking very good.
Definitely not, but the grab is going to give him some room to breathe. Let's see what we got here. The
Double
Pikmin
nair
are so
on the
good in
landing,
this
very good.
situation, by the way. Taking the charge shot option away depending on the Pikmin. Very huge. One of Samus's best tools in the 2v1 here. Off the table.
Agreed, and also just being able to have a body to put yourself in front of. Like, you don't normally want to give up the stock.
Right.
But Woodstock, if he needs to, he could just jump in front of him to pressure the shot out and gets the counter, and that's going to be a 2-0 victory.
And, oh, actually, it's going to game 3.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Wait, I could have sworn that I really thought that Pilgrim and Woodstock won game 1.
No, they brought it close, but remember, like, the Hark hit him with the F tilt.
Right.
They brought it really
right.
close, but they did not take
He
it,
got him
so
with the cross-off F tilt.
There is, in fact, one more game.
We got more action coming in with this game. I'm a fraud. So, I'm actually happy about it because these are two team compositions that I'm not used to seeing. Like, you don't see a whole lot of Samus. And
one of my most controversial opinions, probably like the least cool thing about me, I like Olimar.
Yeah, it's a little. Nowadays, it's controversial, but you know what? I love uniqueness, and if that happens to be like an Olimar,
yeah,
on a
Olimar
different
is
team,
like
I don't care.
one of the wackiest designs ever, like totally out there, and I'm here for it.
My literal only complaint about Olimar is that up smash could get you 70%.
My complaint is his nose. It's too big.
That is
it looks wacky.
That is a big ass nose. You're not lying.
No. Also, do you ever hear him talk? I love his voice in Pikmin.
I don't know.
It's great. Go look it up on YouTube. Everyone in chat as well. When you get home,
all
look
I
it
ever
up.
hear about the Pikmin storyline is that apparently it's really sad. And that he's a great dad. That's all I ever hear.
Omar rules. You can tell he has got the paternal instinct by the way he treats his Pikmin, throwing them right at the enemy.
Just abusing all the Pikmin, just letting them maul their opponents.
All right, already a good start for blue team. Just taking the two red team members, splitting them up, keeping them split up.
Yeah, Renegade's back to PS2 as well. Like this is definitely worked really well for the red team overall. The way they play the game, just having that space control. But blue team is really, I think they've kind of gotten a picture of their blueprint. It's like, all right, let's double team and then trade off immediately on every double team. Like we don't want to take them on the 1v1s because that allows Hark to play the gameplay that he wants to.
Exactly. Putting that pressure on. But when we saw them getting beat up in the two 1v1s, it was a lot better for blue team when Hark wasn't able to put the pressure on the chippy situations like he normally is. But
he gets a jab lock, but commits a little bit too hard, not paying attention to Pilgrim.
Look at that combo. You saw that? Missile in the charge shot? I hate that.
Any projectiles that combo would do each other. Drive me a little bit insane.
Oh, God. Chippy wanted it all. Back throw into up. Okay, nothing.
Yeah, miscued. Actually jumped a little bit too early, so that's going to allow Hark to get away from a potential stock loss and get the back air as well, but not going to kill him.
Chippy oh no. And Hark still lives. That's unfortunate.
That is some heavy, high-class armor. So living at 163% against Lucina, that is not an easy feat to replicate.
No, dude, that's just...
Again, like
salt in the wounds, bro. You're just rubbing it in. There's no need.
It's like, yo, you thought you were dead. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure you're dead. Like,
you were like thinking maybe. I'm gonna make sure you know.
Yeah, we don't play games around here. We finish our plate.
Yep.
Speaking of Pilgrim, also catching that jump, recognize that I think that's been a real detriment to quite a few of the players so far early. Because everybody's been too quick to pull the trigger to jump at the ledge, and Pilgrim has been headhunting that from both of them.
Especially harder against some of these characters like Lucina, for example. You can just cover so many things. Like your only thought is like, well, I gotta jump. Like I can't get up. I'll get F smashed, right?
Yeah, I gotta get out of here, right?
I gotta get out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kid Koga giving many of us nightmares from that.
Up air forward here, by the way. The red team combos, even when in close quarters, still nice, still effective. Big rapid jab punish here. Yep.
So good composure. A lot of people let go a little bit too early, trying to make sure they get the punish, but Hark was stuck at the ledge. It's like, all right, cool. I see Pilgrim's doing his work.
Yeah,
I can wait as long as I want.
All right, big opportunity here. Hark up in the air, but no pressure really exerted. Chippy going for it all, but he can because Hark is there.
Yeah, Hark with the good coverage. Like, it's realizing you wanted to get that punish yet again, like the last stock. Like, nah, hold this back here.
Right.
You're in a dead even game right now.
Definitely. And dude, the stray charge shots are so dangerous.
It forces you to stay grounded, allows Chippy to attempt to go for a spot dodge read on an F smash or something. But the moment you jump, you're going to die. So.
Right. All right. Oh my god, Chippy once again going for the up smash, not quite hitting. It's like a relatively safe move though. I don't blame him. I wouldn't say it's safe, but like, you know, it's safe now. Probably won't be safe in a couple months.
No, I think soon enough that'll be pulled back a little bit. Probably that neutral B too. Right. Pilgrim looking at a very sketchy situation, stuck on the right-hand side there, not moving.
Pilgrim holding onto the stock is definitely the crux of the match right here in Game 3. Chippy also, the same can be said for him on the red team.
Yeah, Hark did a good job of running it back on that first game, but at the same time, you don't want to deal with that 2v1 situation again, and Chippy playing off stage a lot. What's that option? He actually back airs both of them.
All right, now Woodstock with a little bit of a lead here. It's just a 1v1, a good old-fashioned mono-e-mono. Nice combo to even it up.
Yeah, now Woodstock was doing a good job when he had Pilgrim's pressure to allow him to combo, but he's also caught landings quite a bit against Hark. However, Hark doesn't have to worry about Chippy now being in the way of his projectiles, so he can let them rip when he feels like it, like right there.
All right, and Lucina, oh wow, some pretty good answers once she gets in. Hark back on the ledge. Oh no, oh no.
There, but F smash for F smash punish, you know, both of them very fast options. And now getting himself out of the corner, but this is a bad spot. The up air is not going to do anything yet, but he's getting that much closer to kill percent. He can't establish the pressure he wants on Woodstock.
Oh wow, love the up air to forward air, putting the pressure on. Now this is exactly where Hark can shine, but Woodstock finds a way back. Oh, Jesus. The pause on those fast missiles is like something a lot of players aren't used to yet, and I'm even worried.
Exactly. Oh, and then finally pulls the trigger. Just been trying to bait him out to get that jump.
That's just some conditioning. You saw Hark throw like a bunch of missiles out to see what the answer was from Woodstock.
Yeah, getting sent to the left quick, fast, in a hurry. Trying to read the jump with the up air, not going to get it. And Woodstock just holding shield, just trying to be patient. Oh, wow. Again, baiting him to jump up, but not hitting him that time with the power shot.
Threading the needle, and oh no, the runoff counter not going to be it. That up tilt is dangerous. At 93, you actually have to watch out. That could be it.
There's some excellent movement coming in from Hark, but the up air is going to actually take it. He's going to run it back. And a pop-off coming in from Woodstock. Very, very well fought. That was extremely close.
It really was.
That was as stressful as you can get, especially being this early. And that was only winners round 2 of doubles. And it was that much of a nail-biter. Insane gameplay.
Just goes to show the quality of teams here at Return to Subspace 2. And that is also good for us and good for the viewers at home because it's just going to keep getting better as the day goes on.
Yeah, if you think this is great, you know, we haven't even touched base with the people we talked about earlier being potential winners of the bracket. They haven't even stepped up to the plate yet.
We're getting treated as some high quality, but admittedly mid-level players.
I see, again, talking about our style. Look, I see a nice, oh, never mind, I got blocked.
I got blocked by a Twitch partner backpack.
We can't shill the Spiff jackets. We appreciate Spiff.
Spiff,
I would appreciate if their their regular stock was a little bit more available, because every time I want to go pick it up, the ones I want are already gone.
That's the allure.
The exclusivity.
The exclusivity of it.
I want to be one of the exclusives. I want to get my coat, and I can't get it yet.
I feel that.
Like, y'all need to stop.
Exactly.
Let me buy my stuff.
Thankfully, I've been blessed by buying a lot of streetwear, so Spiff is just like, I have hours, I'll be all right. Like,
yeah, I'll be good.
I'm used to that, like the minutes, like the seconds.
I really want to cop that what you call it? The burgundy one.
Yes. Yeah,
and the dark Bowser one. Actually, I think that's still the Bowser one, the burgundy one. There's
All I
a
know
black
is,
one
like,
as well. I want that too.
I've seen some people who looked like they made some questionable wardrobe decisions from the waist down at majors, but they got the stiff jacket on. I'm like, ooh.
I was actually just about. I think it was TK Breezy who said it. It's like, yo, some of y'all act like y'all got drip now. When you just picked up the stiff jacket, like, yeah, you gotta.
I know.
You gotta put some more work into that too.
Exactly. It's like, no, I got the stiff jacket and then like I don't know, a graphic tee. Like, no.
Wow, this already. Okay,
okay,
so we got so this is winners quarters, so it makes a little bit more sense. We got Dark Wizzy and Mars versus Kiwi and Koga. They actually chose the team. Like,
Kogwi versus like Mars Wizzy?
Yeah. Like, I think it was like last couple days they chose the team.
Oh, this is winners quarters.
Really,
no wonder.
really
okay,
close.
Yeah. You mean, oh yeah, Koga was like asking what yesterday or like the day before.
I think it was something really close, but they were able to set themselves up for team, and that team composition is really good for Koga because Kiwi plays back. She allows Koga to blitz, get these strong hitboxes out, and control pace and keep him safe with Pac-Man's great options. But you got Mars and Dark Wizzy. They do not care for strong defense. They do not care for walls that you built. They're here to break them down.
Yeah, also, it's, what the heck? I don't like that sound.
Wizzy A+, is that like the Hollywood extra sponsor? Oh yeah, also recently MVG Dark Wizzy, excuse me.
So, the way, what is that? What are you saying? What I think is funny is, like you said, Kiwi's going to be playing back.
There's something going on over there. I don't know what it is.
Kiwi's going to be playing back. Koga's going to be playing offense. But he's playing against two of the best defensive players ever to do it, to play the game. Now, also, honestly, Wizzy's defense is very good as well.
It's amazing.
The problem is there, Kiwi, I think, is going to have to find that balance of playing reserve and being there for Koga because, to be frank, he's going to need it.
You know, I agree 100%. A lot of times that's something that's really like felt upon like our aggressive players is, like you said, they're extremely good defense. There was a point recently where Anti had put out a tweet saying, hey, who do you guys think are the best defensive players? And almost collectively, Mars was one of the people who everybody talked about because his offensive pressure is one thing, but his movement game, he baits out so much. Wizzy does the same thing, and if you allow Wizzy to like play the stage like he wants, he's yelling at Koga about something. If you allow him to play the control that he wants, he will sauce you.
Right.
It is so hard to keep Wizzy from really picking it up the moment he gets going.
And I think that's sort of why they are so good at the offense, is because they sort of make the choices that allow them to be. Yeah. You don't get a lot of mileage just running at the people, just hitting the buttons. You get the mileage out of making them think you're doing something else. And that, I think, comes from what sort of options you choose while on the defensive. And then sort of implementing them.
He's actually going to, he's pulling out the Donkey Kong. That I did not see coming.
Against Zero-Suit and Mario?
I don't agree with that at all. I don't know what he's doing. His Donkey Kong has gotten a lot better, like a lot better.
All right.
But I don't know when you're going to touch the ground. So you definitely don't want to run face first into Pac-Man, that's for sure.
Right.
But running face first into Mario and Zero-Suit with this giant hurtbox. But then again, he's doing pretty good so far.
So far. The problem is, once this starts happening, especially if Kiwi's going to play back, like you said, it's like Donkey Kong in general, susceptible to combos. Donkey Kong against two people? I'm no math magician, but I have to imagine it's at least twice as bad.
Agreed. And both of them very good at covering landings. So a big thing we talked about earlier was that the team combos were lacking like heavily from the teams we saw already. We've already seen multiple grabs that have come from Mars. Wizzy has connected on every one of them. And with the one time Wizzy set it up for Mars, he was already there. So their mental awareness for combos is going to be there. The key factor is, can Koga actually get down?
Right. But Kiwi is doing a really good job here with the items and the projectiles. So far, the Hydrants have been doing fantastic for almost killing Wizzy earlier. mean,
yeah, we're sitting there talking about the damage, but like it's actually relatively even. A's gonna dig deep. You can't make it back from that. That cargo throw is definitely something that not people are big fans of.
Oh.
Neither is that down B, and that's gonna be the first stock.
Oh, some good stuff from Koga though. I really did not expect that out of him, to have the time to walk all the way over there and kill with the cargo throw.
His cargo throw DI mix-ups have actually been pretty good. We're going to see him doing the stutter steps a lot to try and throw off the DI before he does the jump back throw. Like, we're trying to read a jump coming in from Mars. He definitely does jump above people a lot, but he doesn't need to go directly above a Donkey Kong.
Right. Oh my God, Koga going for it all, and it actually cost him.
Yeah, he ended up digging himself underneath the stage. That's not what you want to do. You can see, like, he reared his head back a little bit on that. But chuck him as far as you could possibly go, and Wizzy couldn't get out there close enough to steal his stock from him.
Yeah, he definitely, probably thinking about the cape, but not exactly in the right space and time for it.
And if it wasn't for the SD, trying to read the jump, very good patience from Dark Wizzy. And meanwhile, Kiwi is trying to find herself back on the ground. She isn't gonna, though, because that up is gonna take it out.
What? Oh my God, dude, the timing on that was wild. I was like, what? Wizzy also dying at the same time as Kiwi. Now it's 3 stocks to 2. Mars being the only one with more than 1 stock.
And Kiwi joining in on the fun, actually going to cost Koga his stock, trying to break up the combo from Mars there, but accidentally hitting Donkey Kong again. That's the thing with the big bodies.
Yeah. Mars getting hit by the bell after after it bounced 3 or 4 times.
And you can see Mars just throwing out the Zares. Like, all right, look, I don't need to actually commit to going close to you. I'm just going to put the pressure on as far as I can to break up the combos for Wizzy to get out.
No.
That lightning went off before the up B was already even done.
Yeah.
Like midway through.
Well, I'm sure one of like the linking hitboxes probably was like, hey game, this will kill.
Yeah, but they really need to buff that. Like, only put it when it's definitely gonna kill. I think
again, the math behind it is right, because like all the linking hitboxes have this insane knockback. So the game thought like, all right, that'll kill. But the problem is the next hitbox comes out so fast.
Yeah.
It's a different story. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but like, I can't be mad at the game for that one.
Did we seriously just pick training mode for music?
Bro, this slaps. This is like smooth jazz. Are you kidding, bro? Like,
I don't know. I'm just so tired of hearing training mode because, like, I usually don't actually change the music a lot when I'm like practicing.
People always talk about like they want the bangers. They want like this song from Pokemon, that song from Pokemon. No, I'm trying to make love to this.
I'm just I'm just saying I really love the fighting polygon music.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Oh, never mind. They did pick it. They just.
Oh, thank you for that though. Like that little interlude.
Yeah, it's like I actually knew that they were definitely gonna pick this song.
Yeah.
But they just pressed play on the. Nah, I didn't. I'm stupid. Alright, so swapping over to the Lucina like we expected in the first game.
I like the idea. I think the cargo throws were good, but again, Mario and Zero Suit are 2 characters that are really good at making sure Donkey Kong doesn't do anything for the entire game, let alone the 2 of them together. Right now, it's already looking better. Red team firmly in the center stage.
Exactly. Like, you know, you want the kill power, sure, but Lucina gives that kill power without being as, like, in bad disadvantage.
Yes.
Like, if you can't touch the ground, kind of like what Wizzy's doing to him right now, trying to connect. Mars is a freaking monster, but he almost catches him with the up B, but did not get it.
Big F smash on the hydrant. Koga off stage, trying to keep Mars on the ledge, and does. And Wizzy stuck at the ledge here against Kiwi. Nice down smash. Red team still got some fight left in them.
Yeah, you know, Koga's actually doing a good job of baiting out the jump from Mars, but Mars collectively just deciding to go to the ledge. And Wizzy with the reverse up B is actually going to cost them.
Okay, but Mars with a quick answer.
Yeah, you know, you got to capitalize on that situation. Yes. Like, all right, if my teammate's going to go down, I need to make sure you go down with them. Right. So that way we don't lose out on a big situation here.
This is what separates the goods from the greats, Ajax. And right now, I think we're seeing a little bit of what separates them from each other. 5 stocks to buy right now, but Mars with
look at that immediate conversion to forward throw, up smash into back air. Like, the mental awareness, it's not even close to, like, away from it. Finally getting a point on the board. Mars, he actually gets the trade with the up B. That's not what Koga wanted at all, dying at 44%.
That's just the worst case scenario for Red Team. What was going to be an early stock in their favor ends up exactly the opposite because of the super jump punch. Oh my God.
Now, this is a situation we're normally used to seeing out of Kiwi. She's very good at... Never mind. Normally a great stock tank, but yeah, if Mars is like, wait, hold up, I hear you. I got to fix that real quick. I got you.
So 4 stocks to 3 right now, but Wizzy at a lot of percent, Mars at 57. Definitely not nothing. With the Lucina F smashes, stuff like that can easily be a stock. Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, he's trying to rip his jump down at the edge there with the nair, soft hit.
Oh, but that jump from Wizzy might be it, yep. Koga caught him jumping from the ledge. Now 3 stocks to 3 and a little bit of...
They've actually put themselves back into a pretty good position here.
Oh, yikes. Koga jumping from the ledge a little too early, though. Getting hit by that back throw. Blue team in control right now in the combo with the Hydrant. Whose team is it on?
I don't know, but like, the down smash at the ledge is not going to take the stock. The share stock coming in. Kiwi's only actually lost 1 stock, and it's good mental awareness to realize it's about to hit Kiwi.
Right.
They've actually done a good...
They shield. Huge opportunity if they could just keep Mars. Okay, well,
yeah, take as much damage as you can. It's like, all right, hey, this can't kill, but...
Big back air from Koga, too. Still holding on to that stock as Mars, making it back to the ledge.
Kiwi's cooking.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, no, the roll! Koga had it. Come on.
That could have been a situation where they were able to get the 2v1 they're looking for. And this is actually a last stock potentially for the red team, but they've done a good job.
The Hydrant win box. Ajax.
Oh my god, now we have a situation where we can actually see a game 3. Good parry, double parries. Wizzy's kicking it up a notch. He's not trying to let us go to another game.
Oh my god,
very far.
That's too early. Oh no, he makes it back. The back air.
He's to jump yet again. He's
nice
digging
blood.
deep. He goes super deep, gets the tech, but he's forced to go to the ledge.
Oh wow, it's the jump from Koga. That's gonna be it.
Oh no! He didn't have enough drift to get back. Koga looking a little bit mad. Like, I get it, you want to go off stage, but at the same time, you give yourself up stage advantage with that situation. And he kept reading the jumps from Wizzy too.
Right, and you don't have to go off stage in that situation. Wizzy is at a high percent. Koga, not very much. Super high percent. You don't have to get those wins. If the percentages were different, if Wizzy was at a low percent, Koga was at a high percent, you probably have to go for stuff like that. But you can just win on stage.
It's one of those times where we're so badly, like, you want to close it out. You need to bring it to this next game. But doing that gave up the blueprint. Like, now he was able to keep you trapped at the ledge, which led to his own demise. Like, sometimes you got to figure out what's, like, a little bit better for it.
Lucina especially, not only so good off stage, obviously you've seen that plenty of times, but so good on the ledge, too. I think Koga's
definitely one of the better ledge trappers in the game.
Right. But great stuff to Mars and Wizzy, and a really good showing from Koga and Kiwi.
Yeah, and we also got another great showing of wrestling and Ultimania coming up soon at PCG. I believe that was May 4th is what that said. We also got, well, all right, we're just rocking it through here. We got Thursday night fights for we got Thursday night fights for Balance Match. Ultimania is back
once again. This is good. We got some surprises for this one. Some good names coming out. We can't say anything quite yet, but it's gonna be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. I actually really like the picks that they chose with Pika Libre and Suplex City himself.
Dude, the Waterville Smash Attack in Waterville, and of course the final warning Shield.
I'm so happy they put Boxman on there.
Well, you know it's a main tournament. You got to. And of course Thursday night fights. We already went through. We already know here at Balance Patch.
Yeah, every single Thursday here at Balance Patch. If you guys aren't tuning in, you're really missing out on some of the best contenders in the Massachusetts area. Ultimate RPS out by Lafayette Club in Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Hell yeah.
And back to us.
Return to Subspace too. Hell yeah. So, Pilgrim and Woodstock sitting back down against the Timmer Boys.
Timor claws out, folks.
Yes, hashtag claws out. DM and Rafi stepping up. DM's name gets shorter and shorter every week.
It really does. Like, it was Diamond Miner 888.
Right, he had the longest
DM
tag,
888.
and now he's like gunning. He's trying to come for my brand, bro. Taking the shortest tag as well.
Hey, the best players in the game have like really short tags. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's why I shortened my name. It's like commentators. All right, like everyone's name got shorter and shorter. TK, EE.
So you got.
Bro, I'm just about I'm about to just be a symbol.
Actually, I want to see if I'm right on this. So you got 0. That's 4 letters.
Yeah.
Mkaleo, 5 letters. Light, 5 letters.
Nairo,
Esam, 4 letters.
Esam,
Knight, Nairo, 5 letters.
Buzz.
The Buzz, 5 letters. Hungry Box don't count. That's the Smash. That's not a Smash game. According to Salem, 5 letters.
5 letters. Wait, you said good player.
MVD, 3 letters.
Wizzy didn't hear me. That's fine.
Oh yeah, Dark Wizzy.
Yes.
All right, never mind. Never mind. Don't count. Don't count. Mars, 5 letters.
Oh, there you go. 5 letters. 5 letters. Okay, well, just Wizzy though. Wizzy's 5 letters.
Yo, TMPR, 4 letters.
4 letters. Yeah. Crazy. You're on to something,
Only the best in the biz.
Yep.
Keep their names short.
Ajax.
No, I'm just kidding. They've been doing so much work. At some point, it's just going to be straight up Wizzy. Like, if you don't count the Dark, it's just Wizzy. Excellent performance from them, though. The way that they kept their composure at the end of the last game.
Yes.
Definitely, like we said, probably the picks to win this entire doubles tournament.
Makes you think what would have happened if there was no DK, but can't live in the past, Ajax, because the hits don't stop. Timber Boys versus Woodstock and Pilgrim. Here we go on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Now, Raffy definitely one of the people who's very good at sticking back on the ledge. So we're probably going to see a similar concept of the way that the Chippy and Hardcore play.
I was going to say, dude, that's probably a warm-up for this. This is like, the red team now is like red team from before turned to 11.
Exactly. Like turn that up a notch a lot because DM is going to be blitzing you as much as possible. We already see the pressure he's trying to put on Pilgrim. Doesn't want Pilgrim to get set up at all.
And you see Raffy is just ready for your response. If you try to roll away, Raffy's there with the Nair. Raffy's there with the projectiles. But right now, blue team actually with all the footing. Let's see what they can do to red team. Oh my god, the pressure.
Yeah, you know, we're sitting there talking about the blitzing, but it's like you said, they got that warm-up from before. DM has a huge amount of damage right now on him.
Right. In fact, a grab could be it for him, but Pilgrim didn't have the right Pikmin, and what a crazy route he decided to take in that air dodge off stage.
And DM doing a good job of really changing it around, but actually taking it. No, never mind. All right, I thought he took Raffy out with him too. So he was able to come out on top of that double down smash.
Yep. All right, and there it is. The laser pressure from far while DM sort of puts the pressure on, but going to lose his stock. Three apiece on each of the stock tanks.
Yeah, I'm definitely surprised we don't see a little bit more Woodstock like trying to solo take on DM. I know Raffy's feeling more comfortable with the matchup. He has never mind. Yeah, apparently he's feeling too comfortable with the matchup because he decided to take that F smash full on.
Like, you have to have some sort of courage. All right, Raffy's still making it back.
It's not like he it wasn't there before. He was charging it for a couple seconds. Like, yo, please come to my whole embrace. Like, I got you.
He was charging that like from the character select screen. Raffy said, I got
like, you may have gotten a win on Kool-Aid finally, but I'm Woodstock. And Pilgrim actually going to take out Woodstock, speaking of that, feeling like he's a threat to himself too. Now we're back to a dead even game.
Yep, and the percent is the only difference here, and Pilgrim is making sure that it's going to be a big difference, putting the percent on the Raffy, making sure he does not touch the ground. But Nair is still such a really good tool from Rob, helping him get down and start those combos.
See, that's one of those situations I just saw was a thing I love about regular, consistent teams. Raffy could have continued to go and try and 1v1.
69.6 Ajax.
Excuse me? Absolutely murdered all of the Pikmin in a very long back air there. But Raffy and DM have just done a good job of, all right, you may think I'm going to 1v1 you, but the moment I see DM putting too much pressure on the Pilgrim, I'm going to go cover him immediately. And now what was a close match has gone to a last stock situation from Pilgrim.
Yeah, it's going to be real tough for Pilgrim, but at least he is in sort of the right position right now. Both of the stocks a high percent, and a spike! All right.
Now, does he hold on to it, or does he let it go?
No, he holds on to it.
Yeah, I think that this is a much better choice for this matchup. You know, you got Rob doing very well against
oh, no, he missed a grab. Down throw. Up tilt.
Up tilt. Then decides to go for a potential regrounded situation, but Pilgrim recognizing it.
Purple is a big Pikmin right here. Side B. Oh, no, he waits it out, but still gets hit.
I actually like the aggressive option off the ledge. Like, if he threw anything at him, but the up throw's going to take it.
White, okay, white, blue, purple is a pretty good lineup, but white is not going to connect. He needed that percent, really. And
yeah, he needs to rack up his damage quick and fast so he can get a combo going.
This is a good lineup, too, actually. Purple, white, but both of them dying. So now he's stuck with just a purple. It's a good one. He's going to need it to get back to the stage, probably. Oh, no.
And reads the neutral getup. Actually set up the neutral getup, really, by faking the jump off stage. Like, okay, you may think you're safe right now, but this long lingering hitbox, even if he rolled, he could have just made it back and pulled him back into it.
Exactly. So that's going to be game one, but a really close game, all things considered.
Again, who thought it was a good idea to make that side be that much better again? I don't know. That was the most useless move in his kit before.
Bro, every Rob used to complain about accidentally getting the side B, so they're like, all right, we got you.
Yeah, it's like now, crap, I didn't use my side B.
Right.
Like,
it's like, oh, I wanted to turn around gyro, but I side B. Now it's like, oh, I wanted to side B.
Yo, I love killing people at 30% now. It's like, these are the same, a lot of same players were complaining about, like,
the Mii Brawler.
Mii Brawler up
just helicopter kick. It's just helicopter kick, but, like, even more horizontal.
Yeah, but now that Rob's got it,
it's like, make it back. No. You always can drag them.
Yep. It's like, now you're coming with me. The moment I clip you once, you're coming with me.
God, double Rob. What's Cac's not paying us?
No, Cac does not care for our graceful amazingness over here. We care about game two, though. Running it back right onto PS2.
Wow.
We got excuse me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm groaning, dude. Double Rob. DM definitely has used Rob before. That doesn't make me like it anymore.
I never thought that Raffy was going to be able to convert somebody ever into also picking up Rob, but, I mean, here we are.
Yeah. It's funny, too, because DM was just, like, the Pikachu person. When you thought Pikachu in Smash 4 New England, you thought DM. Pikachu only better in this new game, and now he's still
When you think of a Cole main, when do you ever think of Rob Pikachu.
Rob Comey, yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, I mean, it's working out for him so far. Like,
Sure.
they're definitely able to control space a lot more and kind of cause an annoying approach game. It's like, all right, once you get through our wall of projectiles, then you got to deal with our grab game.
Exactly. But that's like why Rob is such a problem, I think, is he's a boxer and a great projectile character.
Oh, and Rafi actually, SD going for that side B that DM missed there, so that's unfortunate. But the back air is going to put him back on board.
Rafi SD, but I thought he was the Rob main. Oh my God, deep. Takes that stock 4-5, red team favored.
That's one thing I give for Rafi as well. Like, he digs really deep.
Yes.
With, like, he's really, really good with his jetpack fuel usage other than that SD at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, I think off-stage play is not something that a lot of people give Rob credit for, even though they can do stuff like that because they have such a good recovery.
Yeah, and again, like, in a game with really only one air dodge,
right,
you have to respect the fact that he can just follow you as long as he feels like it really off-stage most of the time. The F-Smash is going to take care of DM stock.
All right, now 4 stocks apiece of percentage. Tell a pretty different story than I think the pace of the game will. Woodstock gonna die because of the air dodge off stage.
Yeah, mashing his way out of there. Like, he's actually gonna get sent to the right. I think he was just trying to air dodge early after the knockback.
Yes.
And unfortunately ended up falling through it.
All right, well, Pilgrim has DM at the ledge while Rafi has Woodstock in a combo. It's looking like pretty good red team game here. Up air to up air, not gonna connect, but very close.
Yeah, blue team's really trying really hard to regain their footing. If you can get Woodstock to pick it up a notch and get some of these early kills, never mind, Pilgrim gonna do it for him.
Oh wow, just uses the invincibility very intelligently.
Yeah, when Woodstock was nowhere near you, you can't do anything about trying to save maybe a situation, putting yourself in front of the hitbox. But
back throw fair. All right, DM. Oh, big side B, what the heck?
A double spin to win.
Oh, do it!
He goes for it too. And you see Rafi trying to wait for him on the landing as well, trying to catch potentially an air dodge.
What is he doing, bro?
Oh no, don't take out your teammate while you're at it.
All right.
Pilgrim trying to take it.
Okay, yo, Rafi showing him how it's done.
Apparently, you know what? All right, just let it rip. Like, this is entirely a Blade match. The forward smash is going to take out both of them.
All right, Woodstock once again in the situation, but it's a different story. This time, I think DM with 2 stocks, Rafi should take. Rafi, you know, the better player, some would say.
Yeah, let him take the point, and that up smash is going to take it, and that is going to be a 2-0 victory coming in from Team Claws Out.
Team or.
Team or. Oh, damn, I definitely missed that opportunity.
Yeah, you blew it.
Damn.
It's all right.
I blew it.
Look at them. Oh, they got the synchronized win screen, too. I love it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely synchronized and talk game too. So I do like the way that Pilgrim and Woodstock started to slow it down.
Sure.
But I think the big reason why they switched to the double Robs is because, like we were talking about before, it seemed like they were way more comfortable with the blitzer at the front. They're like, you know what, we'll double team DM. We won't let them set this up. And then who expects double Rob? Like, you can't really prepare for double Rob. It's really hard.
Why would you want to?
No, yeah.
That's not something I would want to do.
I don't think you intentionally play against that unless you run into like 8-Bit Man and Rafi on like money matches. And then again, who intentionally does that? But that's going to be them moving into winter semis.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
That was winter semis qualifier, if you will, winner's quarters, some might say. And that means that whatever we have next is also going to be a treat. We're getting deep into that bracket. I love the way that like the bracket works. It's just like you know, winners round 1, winner round 2, winner semis. Like
yes,
it's
just blitzes right through. And we've had so many great high quality matches all the way through from round 1 till now.
Yes. And
like the best way to keep track of that is by hitting the follow button, and of course going to subscribe and everything that is Overclock Gaming.
Exactly.
And of course. On the other stream, if you haven't been paying attention to Brawl, that is on the Balance Patch, the venue that is hosting this place. Great venue here in Boston. If you like food, they have it for you here. If you like great quality Smash. And FGC, they do that too. Follow Lucky D, who runs that with the traveling controller. We appreciate everything they do up here. And I believe they do, I think they had like a CSGO Invitational recently here. They do some Overwatch stuff here too. So they got, and for all you League players, they got everything going on here for you.
But we know what we're here for. We're here for Smash.
We're here for Canes.
We're here for Smash. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're here for Smash. And we are ready with another Winner's Quarters match. And it's going to be N-Tarps and Lead T versus Mr. Ryan S. and Scott.
This is one of the few times where I actually cannot guess one of the characters that will be on screen. I know N-Tarps has been playing more Wolf, but he's also one of those people that plays whatever he happens to fancy at that time.
N-Tarps, like in Smash 4, played like the first quarter of the tier list and Wario. And I think in
Captain Falcon.
Oh right, I'm sorry, in Falcon.
Yep.
And Mr. Ryan S. also known to play a bunch of characters. Elite.
His Richter is really good in this game.
Actually, no, hold on, real quick. I want to talk. Entarp's known to play like the top quarter of the tier list, and he's teaming with Lee, who plays like
the
bottom
bottom
quarter,
of the tier list.
So
it's like if you are being told by other players that this character sucks, Lee is going to beat you with it.
Yes, he'll try at least. And Mr. Ryan S. and Scott, again, Mr. Ryan S. plays a lot of characters. Last game, the Kirby, of course. Don't forget the Kirby, the Cloud.
And Bayo a little bit at the end there, too.
And Scott, a little change of pace from everyone else in this match. Scott, the Luigi man.
Yeah, he's the only one who's actually stuck it out with his character. He's tried. He's one of those people who tries so hard to hate and leave his character, but he always comes back.
Yep. We've seen other Scott characters such as the Diddy, the Mario, what have you, but it always comes back to the Green Man, the player 2.
He's tried the Pichu in this one as well. But his Luigi is just, I think the differences in the down B, like they mess with a lot of people, but Scott deals with it in spades. Like he uses it to hunt out air dodges, he catches landings with it, and his combo game has always been solid. So the fact that you got a 0 to death with a character, and that was a personal buff to him.
And now Luigi has a Zair, which is like really good. You can Zair into grab, which we've seen from Scott at this very venue, previous events, and
that's usually when he ends up overtaking people too. When they stop respecting the Zair, he gets that into grab, and then he pressures shields, and then you hold that grab. Like it's so stressful. Lee T is going to try and spike.
Yes.
That's all I got for you. Just
generally,
Lee is going to try and spike you a lot.
Generally his game plan. But there's the Entarp Wolf, like you said, and the Brawler, of course. Now we say he plays a lot of characters, but I would have to say that he's a Mii Brawler main.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I had to pick one.
He used to actually be a Jigglypuff cult main, but he's just dropped it off completely. And he actually got buffs to a lot of his moves in that last patch. Like, most people aren't looking at Mii Brawler buffs, but he was. That down B can break shield. The up B, I believe, connects a little bit better, and he got some better knockback changes. So, and Ryan S. actually opted to go with Lucina. Definitely another strong character in his pool.
I actually was thinking that, like, as I was saying, he does do all these, he plays all these characters, blah, blah, blah. Every time I've seen him play here, oh no, the trade.
You just cannot play with Lee off stage.
No.
He will, if he can take you down with him for exchange, he will. It will happen every time.
Here it comes. Oh, he thought about it. But when he's at the ledge too, he'll go for a couple more up Bs just to check, just to make sure you're still, still awake.
And you see, like, opting to just back off of Scott there, go try and double team Mr. Ryan S, but then again, he's pushing him back at the ledge now. Ryan S is doing a good job of juggling Entarps. He hasn't really been able to spend most of his game on the ground.
Oh, wow. Lee lost his jump to that back here. Scott trying to put him on the edge, but the side B coming in, the onslaught.
Ryan S just looked at him, like, he didn't even try to go save him, like, nah, bro, you about to hold that. Like, like I'm not trying to trade with that.
You got it. Like, we'll get him next stock.
I said, this is a good time to work on your DI, not AA work. All
right. Blue team in the driver's seat right now. Let's see what they can do. Lee, going for it all.
Yeah, the Elite not getting the jump he was looking for. They're trying to time that up B.
What? The shot put and the up smash all connecting, much to the chagrin of red team. And the back air here, big.
Yeah, see, again, he keeps trying to go for these 2 frames at the ledge while Entarps is just trying to like continue to keep Ryan S. buried at the ledge. They've been doing a good job of keeping red team separated. Like, I expected red team to be the one to dominate like the ledge.
Right.
It's not even been close to that.
Nice. Big up B and a great answer. 3 stocks to 4, but Entarps at a very high percentage. Next hit could be it for him.
You saw that pressure on the shield there from that up B, like that almost shield poke.
Right.
Forward air finally taking care of Entarps' first stock. Back to even game outside of Scott being 8 kill percent. Well, we've already seen, like, I grab it to up B. You can be at low percent on the blue team. You're going to die pretty early.
Right. Oh, my God. Oh, no, that's not good.
Oh, no. The Nair actually ended up, all right, so we gave up a charity stock, and now we're back to a point where the red team is taking the lead.
Oh, wow. The platform's not working out for Elite right there. And a big throw opportunity to see. Oh, meanwhile, Entarps just kind of giving it to Ryan S on the right-hand side. See what we got here? No follow-up.
Yeah, I'll be actually almost killing there. Did not anticipate that at all. Scott not there to cover the air dodge on the stage. That could have potentially led to an early gift. Like,
double dash attack?
That move's actually viable now.
Yeah,
like, I kind of hate seeing it like happen, but it's a kill move now. It's pretty interesting.
Wow, this is actually looking really good for red team. Mr. INS can hold on to this stock. We got ourselves a game. Oh, no, he missed. That was it.
That could be huge. Like, that could be what ends up bringing it back for him, missing that up B.
Oh,
as we're seeing now, they're trying to double team Scott, keeping Ryan S away, but Ryan S already anticipating the aggressive play from Entarps.
Oh, what do we
He's
got?
not there to get him, and he ends up paying for it because he was a little too long not throwing him early.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. It's just like when you're riddled with choice, like, you know, you get the analysis paralysis. Too many options there. Scott wasn't fast enough to act. What do we got here? Down throw, but nice little interruption from Lee. And up smash, even tagging on some percent with that back air there.
As we saw before, like we were talking about it, what's the option here? Oh, wow, okay, grab release into up smash.
The tipper up smash. Dude,
I thought he had a miscue there for a second, but nope,
no,
they were already in
way.
play. It's kind of similar to the double robs.
Yes.
When do you ever get to practice against this type of character?
Right. Like that was the most unorthodox win screen. Now Wolf, I guess, is fine, but me Brawler, you don't even know how to DI the throws generally. Like, what me Brawlers are you playing? The Drizzness man hasn't come out in a while, and then you got Lee himself. He's not.
The Drizzness man, oh my God. Where's Tony Pajamas at?
I don't know.
He ain't here. It makes me sad.
Danbury problem though.
Oh yeah, it's true. The Danbury Mall tournament going on Saturdays today. A lot of Connecticut players down there. I mean, they did cap this. Like, I don't think anybody expected it capped very fast.
That's the thing is, like, again, it was like sort of marketed as a side event, and then people were like, oh, like, do we want to go, blah, 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 and then it's just capped. Boom.
People love Ultimate. Everybody wants to come out. Oh, we actually seen the Entarp swap into Meta Knight here.
Sense,
I actually really liked the Wolf play, so I'm not sure what the idea behind the Meta Knight option is here.
I'm sure we'll find out in these next couple minutes. Entarps always, I feel like he always liked Meta Knight.
Yeah, he did play Meta Knight in the last game too. Could be maybe he wants to flex a little bit, but also maybe he wasn't really liking the fact that he was getting pressured off stage too much. So he wants a little bit more true survivability, maybe go for some gimps on Luigi.
And that one stock was an SD as well with the Wolf recovery, so maybe he's just like, I feel more comfortable with a character, you know, that has like 7 recovery moves, maybe.
That is true, and Lee has really been like, we're talking about Entarps, and Lee has been an MVP. Nice. Oh, good option to save him there, and backing out just to avoid getting the strong hit.
Some good commentary there. Nice. Scott misses up B. Not nice.
Not nice.
All right.
Rapid jab at the ledge.
Wow, that killed.
That killed. Nice. So Scott.
Dude, the shot put. Okay, so Scott had a really nice down throw into the down B. Confirm some ill-advised DI from Entarp's going to take his first stock. And then meanwhile, Lee was just answering back with the shot put off stage to hit Mr. Rhinus out of his jump. And now blue team looking firmly in control. But all of a sudden, that straight back here might have changed the pace.
Yeah, and Rhinus, who usually has a relatively strong ground game and decent recovery options, he has not been able to see. There it is. Yeah. Leet with a stock up, he's going to go for it.
Sure. Low risk, high reward. If you're at such a high percent there, I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if you've been kind of dominating the way you've been playing. Scott getting the down B where he finally needed it, and red team with a much more comfortable lead so far here.
Oh no, Entarps. All right.
Okay. You never want to see an SD happen, especially at 1%.
Right. He's only at 1 because of the magnifying glass too. Would have been a heartbreaker.
Oh yeah.
All right, red team.
Opted to go for the double team on Entarp, so like instead, apparently he wanted to scrap with Entarp, so getting Ryan S out of the way.
All right, grab. See if,
he doesn't have a jump. Yep. And he's going to get hit on the top part of that up B. Good coverage from Ryan S, and a much cleaner game 2 here coming in from the red team.
Yeah, honestly, and blue team, like you said, red team's having a cleaner game. Blue team, quite the opposite. A lot more flubs. No good team combos.
Yeah.
All in all, just...
I thought he was just going to go on SD. Look, this is one of those times where I kind of just think, maybe it's just better just to go to game 3.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for people who like want to make runbacks, but at the same time, never mind. Apparently, he can do it. So there's number 1. Gets the stock. Gets the stock.
I'll buy you Canes if he gets it.
Well, it looks like I'm still paying for Canes.
That's offset.
I will say that I am very impressed by this defense he's putting. Like red
pretty
team
good.
Has not been able to stop this so far. They're too busy hitting each other.
I think red team knows that they can just be conservative with it. At 107, like they only need some stray hits here and there. So like, why force the issue?
The perfect option, getting up, avoiding that F smash as well. Like this is a God amongst men type thing. All right, there it is. Like you have to be an actual top 5 god and madman to make that run back, and he was kind of doing it. But I think you're right. Like they were just playing conservatives. Like, look, if we lose another stock, we got 3 stocks, so it's whatever.
And I think we talked about that earlier with Koga Kiwi, Wizzy Mars. Is when you have that lead, you don't have to go for the edge guards. It's like, listen, we'll trade here and there. We have more it's just a war of attrition. We have more to waste. We have more percentage to throw away. We have more stocks to throw away.
Why give up anything for him to make it back? They had roll covered. They had jump covered. He was forced to neutral get up repeatedly. He just kept doing the up Bs to try and back him up on a hitbox, but eventually you're going to get hit on that regrab. And we already saw he took one stock away for Ryan S trying to play off stage. Like, you know what? Nah, no more.
Exactly.
Stop to go back to the Wolf. I definitely agree with that after the way that Meta Knight played. So hopefully, like going into this game 3 here, they could replicate that success they had in game 1. And Tarps was stock taking very well.
Yep.
He was not taking a lot of damage. And going to Town and City is going to give him much longer kill survivability up the top, avoiding those Scott down Bs.
Right. And some of the up Bs as well. But a tale for the ages is sometimes, oh my God, sometimes that game 2 Ajax is exactly what the other team needs to get the momentum. And we can see it now.
And that's the same thing we saw in the last game, too. Ryan S kept him buried at the ledge, was able to steal a early stock from him, dying at 52%, too. Good patience from Scott, not trying to get too frame from that up B.
Oh, Lee going for it all right now, but still makes it back. Mr. Ryan S with the stage control. Scott almost probably didn't want that misfire, but still makes it back.
Yeah, we're seeing speedrun Lee coming in right now. He's throwing out as many up Bs at the ledge as he wants, but Ryan S is like, all right, I'm just going to keep holding stage until you finally decide to commit. There's no point in me trying to go challenge those.
Right. All right, no punish on the jab there, and another grab from Scott. Really good stuff. Nice answer for the air dodge. Mr. Ryan S going to take it.
Yeah, he was forced to go high there, but just throw out as many fairs as you want. You don't have many different routes you can take because of his options that he chose for his moveset.
Right. I love this team. The team composition and the way they're playing it from Red Team is so good. Scott will put on the percent, hand him off to Ryan S, and Ryan S will just hit him with that stray aerial to take the stock.
Yep, short and simple. Keep things as least complicated as possible, like that down B on the side B. Just play as basic as you can, and it's going to take out gimmick teams, and now we're having a hard time for blue team, which was close about maybe 30 seconds ago. But now we're looking at a 6 stock to 2 stock deficit. This is pretty bad.
Yikes, and oh my God, Lee off stage at 92. Mr. Ryan S can go for it, not quite. Oh, and the onslaught, ill-advised.
I like his usage of view reverse shot puts to force himself to close to the stage, but landed directly on top of Scott. That's not where you ever want to be, on top of a Mario Bros character.
Ajax, it's his winner's quarters, and we're about to see a 6 stock for Red Team.
This is the first 6 stock we've seen all day.
That, like I said, dude, that Meta Knight game was what Red Team needed for momentum.
Yep. And don't give anybody confidence.
Ajax, that game 3, if I could quote the great American poet Kanye West when he appeared on the American hit TV series Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
You know, when you go and give up that's like the type of momentum that these two characters thrive off of. You see the way that they just deal heavy punishes in singles, and then you're gonna give them a free game off of that Meta Knight.
No way.
I don't know what his mindset was behind that, but obviously it ain't work out for you. And to quote someone else as well, like you said, the great IFC Ice. That was bus ass. And we will be moving into winter semis.
It was a wrap after that forward smash hit Lee, like right on the side. When he just Mr. Ryan landed that F smash at 60, 70 something, put him in the blast, and I said, that's a wrap.
Yeah, you know, this was a recipe for disaster for you last time. I'm going to remake this meal. I kind of like it. It tasted good. And dying at 52% twice, that's not the way you want to do it. Also, Ryan S recognizing that it's like, you know, your recovery kind of sucks.
Yes.
It's like every time you jump too high, what other option do you have? You up B early, you're going to die. You air dodge, you're going to die. So you got to take these fairs. Like, it was bad.
Oh, all right, this is a team that we haven't seen at all. Two teams we haven't seen at all on stream before. So we had a couple of repeat performances, some fan favorites back to the stage. But right now we got Kev Arose and Business Goldfish, if I'm not mistaken,
versus Plays and Kerchak. I am actually really excited for this.
Yes, tell them why. Tell them.
The big reason why is because you guys are about to see not one, but 2 Donkey Kongs. We saw Koga pull it out against Mars and Wizzy before, and those were 2 characters really good at keeping him grounded, or not being able to get back to the ground. Excuse me. Toon Link, another one that's going to cause that problem. But
popular counter pick.
These 2 are they're mayhem incarnate. Like when you're off stage, you will get spiked. That is their game plan, 100%.
I have seen Plays by himself, and Kerchak I probably could say the same for, but I'm not as confident. I have seen more brain power go into just how do I spike the other person than probably like a college course, I would say. Kerchak has so he's pretty proficient in it from what I've seen, but Plays he's got a decision tree, and all of them lead to hit with down air.
Yes.
It's like, can I cargo throw him into the corner and then read their jump with a down air? Can I cargo throw him off to the side, force an air dodge and down air? Like, it's just,
I feel like every game Blaze is putting out his resume for DMG Alliance.
Yes.
He's like, guys, hello. Like, there ain't no Donkey Kong spiking people in this business like me right now. And honestly, that might be true. There are Donkey Kongs who may have some better performances, but nobody puts on a show like what Blaze puts on when he gets you off stage. Kerchak is really good at the B reverse down Bs.
Yes,
that is something he utilizes a lot.
We've
he likes confirming into up smash.
Yep.
And also, that move is relatively safe now.
Yes,
like,
surprisingly.
Trash
it actually like combos into things too. I've seen like the B reverse into like the up tilt enough percent.
And especially also having another Donkey Kong on the way too, you B reverse that into up tilt, and if he's waiting up top, you're gonna get hit by that up air. Like, there's a lot of kill power. But I don't happen to know who Business Goldfish plays. I know I've seen him repeatedly, but I can't remember who he plays. So along with the Toon Link, I'm assuming he's gonna have somebody who's gonna blitz up front. Like you need. We've seen a lot of the space control with the blitzer composition so far today.
Right.
I think we're gonna see it again. Gavario's a very patient Toon Link. He's really good at controlling space and frustrating you. Don't know. You know, actually, I'm just gonna take a wild guess. I'm just gonna guess Lucina. I feel like that just makes 100% sense. Like, rather than just kind of go analytical, just guess Lucina.
Okay. So it's, I would say like it's a fairly conservative guess.
Yeah, it's super conservative. Well, with a name like Business Goldfish, though, I feel like he plays somebody unique. This could be Lucina.
All right. Oh, it looks like he's not even playing right now. We're trying to get him to the stream setup.
And we're just trying to find him first. Everybody's trying to get their food. Speaking of which, when you're here, get a strawberry Oreo milkshake.
Yes, at Balance Patch.
You are bugging if you don't. The milkshakes here are so good.
You're messing up. And the food is good. All the sandwiches, wonderful.
The venue's great. Like we talked about before, you know, just coming out here to this way. If you're a big PC gamer, they've got it for you. If you're a competitive FGC player, got it all for you here. Like, this is where all the magic happens, where everybody talks about where's the home of these top NE players. This is one of them right here. This is a big place to come to right here. And Balance Patch.
Also,
and also,
of course.
And at Platinum City Gaming with Ultimania, which will be tag teamed with Overclock Gaming.
And that's an interesting event too. Is the weekly at PCG is Friday night, and it's a 24-hour venue into that event on Saturday. So,
ooh, okay. I'm gonna see if I can try and get my way out here. I don't know if I'll be able to hit the weekly, but I'm definitely gonna try and get out here to at least Ultimania.
Yes. And if you are busy on the weekends for some reason, come down Thursday Night Fights. You ain't got any reason to miss that. Venue opens at 6, so you're already off of work. Just come on down. And if you're not, for some reason, I'm going to go to Ultimate RPS, Area 9, Asbury, 11 High Street, Lafayette Club, 339. It's going to be sick. $5 venue fee.
There was, I think it was Chavo who said recently, he said he really hates listening to when casters, when they don't know that the shield train's coming, and they're not prepared to put on like the proper
I got you, yeah.
Yeah, the proper show for what's supposed to be said.
Right. I remember when
we just make it up as we go along.
The first time I did Xanadu, like I sat down, they're like, all right, talk about these headphones, and I had no idea. I was like,
It was at Shine when they brought up the, whatever I can't even remember what the currency is called.
Oh, yes, yeah, the cryptocurrency.
Yeah, the cryptocurrency. Really when they brought that up, I was like, I don't know what this is.
Right.
So I'm going to make it up as much as I can as I go along, and I somehow made it up to actually what it was. Like, oh, it really was cryptocurrency?
Because, like, the way that they, like, advertised it was, like, so obtuse. Because, like, they couldn't use certain, like, words.
Yeah.
And so, like, me and Broza were on for, like, one of the first blocks of day one, and we were just like, what is this? Like, empowering gamers? Like, that sounds like a meme. Like,
yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Dark Pit, bro. Dark Pit is what it turns out to be. Business Goldfish with a Dark Pit. Another character who could probably just nair for a cool,
damn, I was way off on the Lucina.
I would not, bro. Dark Pit was probably like in the 60th character.
That was in the super back burner. Like, I didn't say something unique, but I definitely didn't expect the Dark Pit. The nair, like the ability to throw out nairs and like combo these two. It's definitely one thing, but we're already seeing they're both digging off stage. Like, you may think the Donkey Kong's going to kill you center stage. No, they want to back air and down air you as much as possible.
And we see these two in particular have played with each other enough. So we see things like Kerchak going for, oh no. Okay, see, they want too much. They just want too much. Kerchak will go for like one of the cargo throws against the stage, knowing that Plays will get the follow-up. even if he can't.
I just took a peek just to see if it was what I thought. They're both laughing like crazy
Yes.
over there. It's like, yo, you were off my stage. It was my turn to spike.
Right.
Like, you do not care. And there it is
is
again. The moment you're off stage, Blaze and Kerchak are headhunting for your dome piece. They want to stomp on you so bad, and it's so stressful because you assume a Donkey Kong won't go there, but they're ready for it.
All right, nice little dash tag into F tilt. All right, oh, Blaze giving them some stage control for yellow team.
Yeah, blue team's doing a good job of trying to like slow the gameplay like back down. Again, Cavalrios is definitely the problem here with his ability to zone him out.
Right.
So they have a hard time really breaking it in, but Business Goldfish hasn't really been able to establish that pressure up close like they want. The B is not gonna get it. The neutral B is gonna clock him out of here.
Not only was like Kerchak moving, but Blaze moving himself and finding the hit. Oh, there it is. Wow, I told you, bro.
He has the up B, but he luckily plays holding in and not going to get spiked from Kerchak.
I told you the cargo throw out into like read your jump down there. If it wasn't pit, that would have been curtains, but he's still making it out. Kerchak getting some charge in the DK punch. Very, very smart stuff. Oh no, planks instead of kills.
Yeah, the down B actually, like, it looked like he was trying to stop that pressure. The up B is going to stop it, but he actually matches air dodge, anticipating getting knocked